Landover, Maryland, site of FedEx Field. I'll tell you, we have a good one on our hands as we get set for this one between Cleveland and Washington. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. And this game is now underway. How do you see this one playing out, Chris?
We should see both of these teams trying to establish a good balance on offense in this one. Whoever can do that should be able to win this thing.
They'll get the ball here at the 30. 1st and 10. Lewis is the deep back as they line up in the I. Hands it off. And he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
And they get him about the 25-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 3rd and 14 coming up here. Ball on the 26. Anderson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He drops back. Throws short. He's pushed out right around the 32-yard line. A gain of 6 yards on the play. Randall L. is the return man. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Randall L. fields it at the 24. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Little handoff. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Dre's line. Tom, let hook. Oh, yeah, bark.
He fakes it, and it's caught. He's brought down at the 38. A decent game there on that pass.
Yeah, a little timing route there, and you really have to have faith as a quarterback to get that ball out of your hand quickly if you're going to play with that kind of touch on the ball.
Here's the give. He's tackled at the 39-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Fakes the run. Passes to his left. And he's out around the 42-yard line. He just couldn't make anything happen after bringing that one in.
And that play's really all about the closing speed on defense. They'll let you have the completion, but then they close quickly and make the play.
Looking for an open man. Brings this one in. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
Gets it away cleanly. Cribbs takes it at the 21. He's brought down right around the 28-yard line. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 29-yard line. They line up in an I. Lewis takes the give. He's dropped at the 30. A 1-yard gain by the halfback.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hands it off. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat them off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Guns it out. And they get him at the 42. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
He drops back. He's running out of time. Makes the catch. He's tackled at midfield. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the first down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this first down.
Anderson looking to pass. Throws it short. He makes a great open field tackle. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see them driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Lewis takes it left. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Here we go, boys.
Back to throw. Dumps it out right. Great open field tackle. Nice job of shutting down the first down pass.
Yeah, it looked like that time the defense knew exactly what was coming. They were right there from the outset to make that play.
They'll finally get him to the ground at the 4. And that guy just showed his breakaway speed there.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
Fakes to the back. Tips it away. The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
They get it out there on the toss. And he scores. What a play. Not much chance of keeping them out on that touchdown, Chris.
The defense is starting to look a little tired, aren't they? I don't know exactly what happened there, but typically defensively, if you're going to start making plays in this league, you better be flying around, and that was a little lethargic.
Kick is up, and the point after is good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. It's fielded at the 2. Dropped at the 18-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. I formation here.
Stay inside right here. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, make a play. About to sprint out. Hey, let's make some plays.
Inside handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Didn't get much, and that will bring up second down. Out of the I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Dropped behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time They were all over this offensive line.
Campbell calls for motion left. Throws on the run. Poole gets the pick. And he just got hammered. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Anderson lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Pass is complete. He's dropped around the 15-yard line. He found his tight end for a 1st down.
There's nothing better for a quarterback than to have a big body guy like that that can catch the football. Nice play.
He's in for the score. This running back already has 2 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns, a ton of confidence. This offense right now is on a roll. And when you get something going, whether it's the passing game or the running game, and you know the defense can't stop it, you just feel invincible out there.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Runs over tackler. He fumbled it. There's a scramble. They should be thankful to get it back.
Boy, what a big play in the game that could have been. When that ball gets loose on one of those kick returns, it is a real fight at the bottom of one of those piles.
They give it to the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
On play action. Lack of concentration as it bounces away. 3rd down coming up after that incompletion. They line up at the 27. Campbell is in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers split out wide. Back to throw. Gets it off. Is there for the catch. To the 20, to the 10. He gets in for 6. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
This should add the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. And he'll return this one from the 7. Dropped at the 31. You can't help but wonder if they'll be able to make it 3 straight drives ending with a touchdown. They'll get the ball here at the 31. 1st and 10. 3 wide receivers set. The counter. And they get him at the 36-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. 2nd and 5. Ball on the 36. Lewis is the deep back as they line up in the I. And they'll run him again. He fights forward to about the 39. Lewis gains around 3 yards on the draw play. Lewis lines up as the single back. Anderson hands it off. He's dropped for a loss.
On the tackle.
Disappointing there, to say the least.
Well, that'll bring the boo birds out. Anytime you make a conservative 3rd down run call and you get thrown for a loss, the home folks aren't going to be too happy.
He gets it away. Randall L. fields it at the 26. He got everything he could, but there really wasn't much there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
They go with a run. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. A couple of yards there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Washington comes out with 2 tight ends. Moss takes off in motion. He fakes it. Campbell will be sacked. What happened to the protection on this one, Chris?
Well, it's becoming pretty obvious at this point that they're having trouble blocking this defensive line. Now you really don't have a choice. You have to go to more 3- and 5-step drops. Get that ball out of there quickly.
Back to pass. Surveys the field. Catch is made. Down the sideline. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. And the wideout has his 2nd touchdown reception, and we're only in the first half, Chris.
And his hands are so strong that he really doesn't have to worry so much about catching the ball. You can see as soon as he catches the ball, he has his eyes on the pylons, and he's going in for the score.
And this for the tie. The kick is up, and good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. He's hammered at the 30. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Cleveland comes out with 2 tight ends. First down, looking to throw. Brings it in. Brought down at the 34-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped around the 38-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. They stack the line of scrimmage here. We'll see which linemen are stronger. And they'll run him again. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Randall L. takes it at the 23. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. The team sends its offense back onto the field and look to make it 3 scoring drives in a row.
Come on. Let's go get it, baby.
Looking to throw. Rockets it out. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Gives to the back. He doesn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Play 3, man. Watch that screen on here. This dude right here tight. Hey, watch the screen. No, you good. I'm hot. You got that?
Campbell takes it back. Short pass. Tackled at the 39-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Cleveland looks like they're sending everything but the kitchen sink at this punter. He gets it away. He'll take it from the 18. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Drops back on 1st down. He throws a bullet out to his right. Nice toss that time that'll get them a lot closer.
You know, there's really no doubting this quarterback's physical skills. Sometimes he struggles with his mechanics or accuracy, but I don't think that there's really any issue. This guy has the ability to be an elite quarterback.
Defender gets his hand on it, and he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
The Browns put a man in motion to the right.
Hey, I'm wide, like to run.
Play action. Gets the throw away. And they get him around the 30-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play action pass. Just so hard to defend.
They line up at the 30.
Let's go, keep playing.
Lewis lines up as the deep back, I formation.
Here we go, boys. Fighting team. Fighting team. Double left, face left.
Here's a counter play, and he will lose yardage on the play. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Lewis gets 3 yards on the carry.
Gain of 3.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down. Washington brings in the nickel here.
Fighting team. Fighting team.
Anderson looking to pass. Throws the bullet to the left. Tackled at the 20. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. We played a quarter, and we're all tied up. They call on the field goal unit here. They'll be looking at a 37-yard attempt. It hits the upright and goes through. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Gathered at the 6. Breaks a tackle. Big hit there to bring him down. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll set up shop at the 29-yard line. Washington lines up in a double tight set. Portis on the handoff. Hit and drop behind the line. Well, they wind up in reverse that time. Good push by the defense.
And when the defense gets that kind of penetration, it just disrupts everything for an offense. They have to get that guy blocked.
He'll get the call again. And we have a flag on the play. Looked like someone got caught holding. Here's the official call.
Holding. Offense.
It looked like he got a handful of jersey on that.
Well, you hold with your hands, but more often than not, holding is created by not moving your feet. There, clearly, he didn't get his feet in position, so he had no choice but to hold.
Back to throw. He throws left. He's tackled at the 28-yard line. Kelly picks up 7 yards with that catch. 3rd down and 12 to go. Ball on their own 28. The Redskins come out in the single back formation, 3 receivers wide. Back to pass. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 31. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Big play that time.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
The Browns go with the I formation. They give it to the tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
He'll get it again. Tackled at the 29-yard line. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. Ball on the 29. Anderson is back in the gun. Cleveland sends a man in motion to the left.
6.
Anderson back to pass. He throws it with the catch. He's dropped in the open field. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
Lewis gets another handoff. Dropped behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Lewis gains about 4 yards on the play. 3rd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 47. The Redskins line up with a nickelback.
Here we go. 118.
Right on the handoff. They get it again on third down.
And that can really begin to deflate a defense when those third down conversions keep coming. You can almost taste the water on the sideline, thinking you're about to get off the field, and then they convert another first down.
Sets up the play action. He's dropped for the sack. It looked like the defensive coordinator called for the blitz at just the right time.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
He's looking to throw. Here's the throw. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Strong throw to the center of the field. He's brought down at the 27. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
He fights forward to about the 26. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that drop.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Anderson dropping back. Short throw. He's there for the catch. The defense was right there for the stop on the play, not much of a gain at all.
Yeah, let's give a little credit to the coaching staff on that play. You talk all the time about film study and preparation and knowing what the other team is trying to do to you. That time the defense was all over it.
Anderson hasn't missed yet. It's completed. Brought down at about the 9-yard line.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
He's dropped around the 3-yard line. He saw an opening on the left side of the field and delivered a great pass.
And one of the things that people don't realize is that it's much tougher for a quarterback to drop back, essentially facing the right, and complete those passes to the left. Most quarterbacks a much higher percentage of completions throwing to the right.
And they get him at the 1. And a pickup of about 2. And so it'll be third down. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Nice play fake. He throws right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Just a superb effort there to find the fullback for the score.
So many times you forget about the fullback on the goal line thinking that he's just going to be a lead blocker when he sneaks out there on a pass route, just so hard to defend.
Lining up for the point after. Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. He'll return it from the 6. Won't be stopped. He's hammered at the 27. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Portis takes the give. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. 3rd and 10. Ball on the 27. Betts lines up as the single back. Davis takes off in motion. Drops back. He throws on the run. The defender gets him to the ground. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They'll work the left side. He's hammered in the backfield. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
He throws a bullet across the middle. Tackled at the 46-yard line. And that one will go for a first.
And really top-notch quarterbacks know how to throw a football in there without leading his receiver into trouble. That was a great throw.
Portis gets another carry. He's going to be tackled for a loss. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Watch the back. Got the back.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. Gain of about a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. That brings up another 3rd down attempt. 6 DBs on the field for the defense. Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. It looks like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
He punts it. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The offense lines up and is looking to score again after a successful trip to the end zone on their last drive.
Let's go. Right there. Swim.
There's a play fake. It's picked off. Inside the 30. He's down the sideline. Knocked out at the 8. Well, he looked like he was in the right place at the right time.
Unless you're the quarterback, then he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
It's 1st and goal, and the offense would love to get into the end zone to make this a game again.
Other side. Delta.
He's looking to throw. McDonald catches it. Interception. They'll get in for the touchdown. And just like that, they make it a 2-possession game.
What a tremendous return that was, and even better, now you have a little breathing room when you look up at that scoreboard.
And here's the extra point. Point after is good. And here's the kick. Cartwright fields it at the 2. Still working. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Washington comes out with 3 receivers in a single back formation.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now. Let's get off this field, man. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
He drops back to pass. He needs to get rid of it. There for the catch. And he made a great open field tackle. An impressive first half for the quarterback.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. This quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
Tennessee.
Portis takes it up the middle. Brought down around the 42-yard line. That's a 3-yard gain.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Quick, fellas. Red 88. Red 88. Watch the ball. Stay right. Run around.
With the misdirection. What a shot! A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
He's looking to throw. On the run, he throws it. And they get him around the 48-yard line. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
He gets it away. Makes the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
We're talking about bringing.
Anderson comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. Anderson hands it off straight ahead. He gets out to about the 12-yard line. Lewis only gets about a yard there on the draw.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
King's right. Right.
Anderson back to throw. Short throw to the left. He didn't get back to the line. Looks to be a loss of around 3 or so on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Drops back to pass. Makes the short throw. He's tackled at the 20. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. The Browns line up to punt. Zastudil is the punter. He gets it away. Randall L. fields it at the 40. Tackled at the 42. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
He drops back. Gets the pass off. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
When you're trying to blitz the quarterback, you better have some talented corners on the outside, because as a wideout, just give me 3 or 4 seconds against the blitz, and it is awfully tough to try and cover that.
He looks to throw on first down. And it's completed. Knocked out of bounds at the 38. He delivered a nice throw on that drop back, completing it for a pretty good gain.
You know, there aren't many guys who work any harder than this guy, both in the offseason and during the week of practice. He isn't the most physically gifted quarterback I've ever seen, but you can tell the time he puts in the film room, in the weight room, and he understands the game of football.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back to the line, but nothing more. Washington sets up in the eye. The Redskins changing their play at the line. It's a pass on 3rd and short. He makes another catch. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. So on 3rd down, he finds his receiver and gets a big gain.
Receivers who can make plays like that on 3rd down tend to have nice, long careers.
Washington uses motion. And they get him at the 20-yard line. They go to their hurry-up offense. Portis is the deep back as they line up in the eye. It's 2nd and 3. 1 minute left to play in the first half.
Here we go.
Campbell back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. He catches another. He's tackled right around the 10-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Makes the catch. Touchdown. Another touchdown pass for this quarterback who's having a field day out there.
Yeah, the quarterback's having a great day today, but these receivers are getting wide open. When you get receivers in the National Football League, they get open by 3 or 4 yards. That's like getting open by 10 yards in college.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. From his own goal line. Hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. They'll set up shop at the 24-yard line. Anderson is in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers split out wide. He drops back to pass. Throws on the run. He's brought down at the 31. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
And the defense has a heavy rush. Brought down at about the 37-yard line. Lewis gained 6 yards and a first with the reception.
Picked up about 6 yards there for the first down, and that's a quarterback and a receiver really understanding the defense. They saw what the defense was giving them, and they simply took it.
He put something extra on that throw, and it'll keep the chains moving.
And that's really what it takes sometimes, because defenders are so quick out there. If you don't put a little extra pop on it, they can get there.
Washington trying to call an audible on defense. Anderson has completed every pass on this drive. Just clangs right off his hand. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Back to pass. Here's the pass. Throws into coverage, and it's intercepted. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety's known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
He drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. Portis was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. The defense is in the nickel. Campbell takes it back. The pocket is collapsing. And he dropped him in the open field. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
Throws it deep, left side, intercepted. And as we head to halftime, the score is 31-21. The kick is away. Cartwright from the 4. Drilled at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Portis on the inside handoff. And they get him at the 26-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Campbell is under center. 2 tight ends this time. Throws while on the run. Bad luck as he drops it. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
Let's go. Tango on the top.
He drops back. Throws it out. Completed. Tackled at the 48-yard lines. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Keep playing, fellas.
Hands it off. He doesn't get back to the line, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He drops back to pass. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 47-yard line. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
He's under pressure. Makes the catch. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Quick gains, 44 screw. Hey, watch the screen.
Portis takes it right side. And they get him at the 36-yard line. Gain of 2.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Campbell comes to the line with 3 wide.
Ready? Play your assignments, man. Watch the run. We stop the run first.
Back to throw. He throws it. Makes the reception. What an open field tackle. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Again, he'll get the call. Tackled at the 20-yard line. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it. That brings up 2nd down. The Redskins go with the I formation.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Again with the run. and he makes it out to about the 17-yard line. A pickup of about 3.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Let's go now, let's go. That's all we got. Let's keep him down here. Screen here, Quan, screen.
Little handoff. He's dropped at the 17, and he manages to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Sweezum can bring his team within a touchdown. The kick is up, and right down the middle. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick is away. Gathered at the 6. Hit and dropped at the 21. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Anderson will come to the line with a 3-wide formation.
Come on, G. Let's turn the ball over. Down.
First down, looking to throw. Incomplete pass. Second down coming up after the incomplete pass.
Whose behavior is considered unruly.
They'll face second down and 10. Ball on the 21. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun.
Stay inside right here.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. Washington knocks it down. Stallworth was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on their own 21.
Check. White 18. White 18. 6. Move up. Watch the back.
Anderson drops to throw. The defense has him surrounded. Anderson will be sacked. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. And they make the fair catch. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession.
Close up on the right. He's out.
Portis alone in the backfield.
Close down. Come on, little hustle. Tiger. Now.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped for a loss. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Omaha. ADO here, ADO. Let's get off this field, man. Same thing. 80.
Portis again. He lost yardage on the play. Nice job by the defensive end to get in there and get the tackle for the loss.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
He drops back. Goes through his read. Throws it deep right side. Drops the sure pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on third down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Gets the punt away. Makes the fair catch. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll start at the 20. They line up in the I formation. Drops back on first down. Makes the throw out to his right. Steps out at the 32-yard line.
I really love Braylon Edwards' hands. He doesn't seem to be bothered at all by defenders around him, taking hits. running through traffic. This is a guy with big play capability, but more impressively, he's really a tough guy.
He's brought down at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Winslow takes off to the left side. Looks to pass. With the pass. Comes down with it. The defense was in great position to stop that play short, bringing up a 3rd down situation.
And when I saw the quarterback drop back that time, I really thought they had something going, but they closed quickly and made a nice play defensively to bring up this 3rd down.
There's a play fake. Surveys the field. He makes another reception on the drive. I don't know how he came up with that one.
Let's face it, the quarterback got away with one there. That was pretty tight coverage. They squeezed it in there that time, but be careful.
Anderson hasn't missed yet. Gets the ball away. Springs gets the interception. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. So the defense just picked off their 3rd pass today.
You know, one of the really misleading stats in football is completion yards. If you're throwing it up and down the field but turning it over, it just doesn't matter. You have to maintain possession of the ball.
Give to the tailback. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. So that was a pickup of about 9. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and short coming up here. Portis lines up as the deep back, I formation. He drops back, throws it short. How can you drop that? What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Tennessee.
Campbell is lined up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Hands it to the back. And he's drilled at the 42. And that was an excellent job to pick up the 1st down.
7 yards and a 1st down. The last thing in the world that defenses want to do is take people out of coverage, bring them down to help against the run, but I'm not sure they have much of a choice at this point.
They get to him. Campbell couldn't get rid of that one in time, and the pressure got to him. 2nd down, about 12 yards to go. Split backs in the backfield. Campbell will look to pass. Pass completed. Tackled at the 33. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Looks for a man open, and he caught it, and he's out at the 33-yard line. Back to the line, but nothing more. They'll call on the field goal unit here for this long try. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Kick is up. Wide right. I thought he had a shot at that one, but the ball seemed to be working against him. He'll need to just put that miss out of his head and concentrate on the next time he gets a shot. And the score remains the Redskins 24, the Browns 31. It's the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
They motion to the left. Looks to pass. He throws on the run. And they get him at the 44-yard line. There was a defender right in his face that time.
But that's why you do all those concentration drills as a receiver. You know you're going to catch it in a crowd, and as we always say, you're going to get hit anyway, you might as well catch it.
Drops back on first down. Fires it out. Brought down at about the 33-yard line. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Drops back. Not much time to throw. Rodgers gets his hand on it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Anderson goes with a play pass. He throws right. He's brought down right around the 22-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
First down, looking to throw. And he catches it. He's tackled at the 15. Gain of 8 on the pass. That'll make it second down. 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation.
Here we go, boys. 18. Let's get off this field, man. Alert run.
They hand it off again. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Nice play fake. Oh, that's just sloppy. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Off the upright and good. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Cartwright fields it at the 3. Stiff arm. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Washington lines up in a double tight set. He needs to make a decision, and it's tipped away. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Drops back, looking for an open man. He finds the tight end in open space, and they get him at the 45. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Feeds it to the back. He got depleted. He got what he could, and it wasn't much.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Overwatch, red man. Let's go. Right, 80. Let's hit him in the mouth. 80. Keep coming. Let's get it.
And he was just a little too eager on that one. Here's the call.
Encroachment. Defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
I always thought a defensive penalty was so much more deflating than an offensive penalty because on offense you have a chance to make up for it. On defense, a lot of times it's big yardage and automatic first downs.
Richmond! Numbers, watch the scramble up front. Come on, dog, let's go. Watch the ball.
He's looking to throw. And he goes down. 3 sacks and counting now. Without a doubt, he's having one of his best games.
More and more this game is all about speed, and especially when you're talking about pass rushers. Here you have some of the great athletes, some of the really speed big guys in the game working against offensive linemen who usually that's not their forte.
Drops back. Flips it out short. Brought down at the 48-yard line. Not much chance of converting that pass into a first down.
Nah, and that's really what the defense was hoping for there. They settle their defense behind the chains, allow you to catch the ball, come up and make the tackle. Perfectly executed that time by the defense.
Punts it. They down it at the 1. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Fakes the run. There for the reception. Excellent open field tackle. And that one's good for 5 yards through the air.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
Watch the fake, watch the fake. Left call, left call.
The Redskins line up with a nickelback.
Let's get it right here. Right Saturday. Come on now. Come on, let's go. What that screen on here? Just do it right and tight.
He drops back to pass. On the run, he throws it. He's dropped at the 16. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
He looks to throw on first down. Passes it. Landry intercepts it. And they get him about the 25-yard line. At some point, do you think about putting the backup in there?
Well, either that or think about trading for some of these defensive backs and making them wide receivers because this quarterback's had no problem hitting them all day.
Campbell with the give. Tackled at the 22-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. So we'll head to the 4th with our score, the Browns 34, the Redskins 24. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 22-yard line. Campbell lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide. He's looking to throw. Throws on the run. He took a shot at the 11. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying watching the timing between this receiver and the quarterback. We're seeing a well-schooled offense now going to work.
Here's the halfback. What a brutal hit. Not a lot on that play, and that will bring up 2nd down. They line up on the 10. 1 man in the backfield.
Come on now.
Scans the field. Out of bounds, incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Campbell will look to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Brought down at the 2. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 3. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time. They'll give it off here. He's brought down right around the 4-yard line. 3-yard gain by the running back. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. He drops back to pass. Rifles it right. No connection this time. Edwards was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. The Browns go with the I formation. He's under a heavy rush. Almost intercepted, and the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Randall L. is back deep to return. Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Sets up the play action. Crosses the line. He's tackled at about the 41. Picked up a few yards on the scrambles.
Believe me, though, at this level, quarterbacks' arms are better than their feet. So while that one had some moderate success, it's not something you want to be doing all day.
Throws while on the run. And he's hammered at the 35. Cooley comes away with 7 yards on the reception. That will also give them a new set of downs to work with.
And that one keeps this drive going. Nice play that time by the quarterback and the receiver.
Drops back. He throws it. And he catches another. And they get him right around the 10-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
The halfback with the carry. Tackled around the 9-yard line. Portis only picks up about a yard there on the counter. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Here's the halfback. He's tackled at the 3. Portis gains around 6 yards on the run. Portis is the deep back as they line up in the I. And the defense has a heavy rush. Fails to connect with the pass. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on 3rd down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Cooley motions to the right side. He's in. Touchdown.
Clinton Portis can just be so explosive. Of course, he was trained in that one-cut sort of offense, and he really doesn't spend a lot of time juking, especially when he gets down around that goal line. He sees it, and he goes for it, and he delivered another touchdown there.
And this will make it a 3-point game. Extra point is good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. from the 5-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 26-yard line. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. First down, 10 to go. Anderson will come to the line with a 3-wide formation. He looks to throw on first down. Goes through his read. And it's caught. Brought down at about the 47-yard line. And that was a dangerous pass.
Dangerous for most, but not so dangerous for this guy. When you have a strong arm like this quarterback, you can take a few extra chances.
He fakes it. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Looking to throw. Throws it short. Should have had that one. He was wide open. Edwards was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. It's third down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on the 48. Wright gets the carry. And he's decleated at the 42. He just gave his team a huge lift with that carry.
That's just getting it done. You can credit the offensive line all you want, but when you get it back in that third down situation that's able to break off a big one like that, what a lift it gives your football team.
Setting up play action. Incomplete. Juravicius was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Offset I formation in the backfield. He's looking to throw. He needs to get rid of it. Brings this one in. Brought down behind the line. Loss of 7.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit on that one. They made a little correction at the line of scrimmage, and they had that play pegged right from the start.
Ace backfield this time. Play action. Short throw to the left. He steps out right around the 44-yard line. And that reception won't be enough to move the chain.
Well, you really can't ask any more out of a defense on that one. They kept the play in front of them, came up and made the tackle. Good play, and they're off the field.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. Their passing game led to a touchdown on their last drive, and you've got to think they won't deviate from what's been working. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he will lose yardage on the play. Loss of 2 by the halfback. Second down and a long 12. They line up with 1 running back in the backfield, 3 wide. They're going to pitch it. Hit and drop behind the line. They tried to get around the corner, but nobody was fooled.
Well, risk reward, anytime you're talking about running the halfback on a sweep, when you get out there, if you can't get that edge block, you take a chance on giving up yardage, and that's exactly what happened there.
He drops back. He throws on the run. It's tipped away. They fail to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Cripps takes it at the 45. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
They'll throw on first down. Short pass to his left. He's dropped at the 42. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback.
Yeah, and this guy really knows how to lead this football team. You can just see it in the huddle. He's in control of all situations, not only in the huddle, but at the line of scrimmage. Good checks there. There's no question who's in charge on this football team.
The pass rush gets there, and he's down. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
Here's the give. Dropped behind the line. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Here's the halfback. He's brought down at the 44-yard line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess. But at least in this situation, it's the fourth quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
Punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 22-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. He looks to throw on first down with the pass, and it's picked. Hit hard at the 23-yard line. He steps up and makes the big turnover.
Tremendous play by the defense there, but let's face it, that is a turnover that this quarterback is going to have to live with for several weeks to come.
First and 10. Ball on the 23. Cleveland lines up in the offset eye this time. Drops back. Defense closing in. They finally bring him down, and it's first and goal. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
And he's out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Here's the halfback. Gets in for the touchdown. And he takes it in once again. That's his third score of the game.
Talk about being in a groove. Touchdown number 3. He's really just running it so well. He's got the hot hand. A one-man wrecking crew out there today.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. And the point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Randall L. fields it at the 3. Right by the tackler. Drilled at the 26-yard line. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive. Campbell is under center. 2 backs in the eye.
call. 44.
It's the tailback. And they get him right around the 30-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. It's 2nd and 5 here. Washington lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Oh, and he dropped it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Drops back. Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 37.
First down.
I think they're going to have to bring out another bottle of oxygen for the wide receivers today. They've been running all over the place, and this quarterback is starting to feel it. It is a hot connection between he and the receivers today.
Makes the catch, and he's out at the 40. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Drops back to pass. Guns it right. Moss was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 3rd down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. He drops back. Gets the pass out. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
The Redskins line up with 2 tight ends. Again, he'll get the call. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. A couple of yards there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Strong throw. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
They'll throw on 1st down. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at the 23-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
Hey, we gotta watch the ball, y'all. Let's go, guys. Come on.
Drops back. Surveys the field. He's going to take off. He's tackled at the 15. And now they'll have to hurry back to the line.
And they're going to have to really start hustling back to the line of scrimmage now, because he didn't get out of bounds. Now your offense has to get in that hurry-up mode.
Campbell calls for motion right.
Alert, run. Let's get some energy. Let's go. Hey, let's go.
Campbell drops back on 1st down. Batted away. Moss was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Campbell comes up to the line. 3 wide receivers split out wide. They motion to the left.
Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Yo.
Drops back to pass. Looks for a man open. Pass is complete. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and the offense needs a touchdown to get back into this game.
We gotta play. Ready? Come on, baby. Hey, don't lose your bite. Let's get it.
Feeds it to the back. And they get him at the 1. Portis gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and goal coming up. Ball on the 1. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends.
Round 50. Come on. Round 50. 50
Here's the halfback. Touchdown! Another score by the running back.
You gotta love this guy. I had a chance to talk to him in the offseason, and the one thing that he said that drives him nuts about any running back are guys that run out of bounds. He wants to lower his head, create contact, and crush anybody in his path.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it from the 5-yard line. He's hammered at the 35. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Cleveland comes to the line with 3 wide. On the ground with a tailback. He is hit hard on the play. Lewis gets 3 yards on the carry.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
He fights forward to about the 49, a gain of 3 yards.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Fakes the run. They don't hook up. So instead of running out the clock, they elect to pass, and I got to say, scratching my head on that.
Well, that makes 2 of us because the risk of throwing an incompletion or even an interception there far outweighs the benefits of trying to throw that football.
Fullback on the inside give. Tackled at the 47-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback.
Great job by the defense. They come up with a key stop. They'll have to punt the football away, and now you have a chance to win it here at the end.
Zastadil kicks it away, and did he ever get a hold of this one? Down in the end zone for a touchback.
This is the time in the game when you want your star players to step up and make plays. Not only do those star players want the ball in their hands, but you start looking around the huddle, some of those other guys, they don't really want the ball here.
They'll throw on first down. Rifles this one out to the middle. He's tackled at the 42. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Rifles it out there. It's there for the catch. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
He drops back. Throws on the run. Catch is made. And they get him at the 42. Cooley picks up about 5 yards with the catch. That'll make it second down. Campbell changes the play at the line. Spikes the ball. It's 3rd and 5. Ball on the 42. Campbell is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. Campbell back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Brings it in. He's brought down at the 32-yard line. That was a big-time play by the receiver.
And talking to this receiver earlier this week, he told me he had a lot of plays in the playbook, and he thought he was going to have a big day.
It's a fake spike. Passes on the move. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Stay inside right here. Let's go.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down around the 28-yard line. And he picks up about 4, and so it'll be 3rd down. The Redskins will take their final timeout. Here's the kick. No good. That guy just looks distraught after that miss.
Well, he had an opportunity there to be a hero, and he simply let the football team down. That's one of those misses that not only do your coaches and teammates not forget, the fans don't forget that one.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
They take a knee.
Exactly.
And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Browns 41, the Redskins 38.